morning. Today I am back with the first chapter of history for class 7th, which deals with the medieval period. The medieval period can be broadly divided into two phases. First, the early medieval period, and second, the later medieval period. The early medieval period is centered on power struggles among the regional kingdoms of both the North and the South India, leading to frequent rise and fall of kingdoms, whereas the later medieval period is associated with a number of invasions by Muslim conquerors from central India. Knowing a region's geography can help us to understand the history better. The skill of map making, which is also called as cartography, was unknown to the ancient Indians. Contact with the Arabs and the Europeans introduced India to cartography. Most of the maps were drawn by sailors and hence they show the coastal areas in great detail. In the medieval kingdoms of India, there was an elaborate system of administration, large-scale trade, many types of crafts, and religious and cultural activities. All this required a need to keep a records. So, record keeping became an important job of those times. Medieval documents include records of land revenue, land grants, work of religious literature, and prashastis written in the praise of kings. Sanskrit and Persian were the official language of the time, but many regional languages also came into wide use in the regional kingdoms, like Telangani in Telangana. Kannada was the regional language of Karnataka. Sindhi was the regional language of Sindh. Awadhi was used in Uttar Pradesh, Gujri in Gujarat, and Gauri in Bengal. Many literary works were also composed in these languages. During the medieval period, many new social groups emerged and some of them became politically powerful. Among the powerful rulers were the rulers of Rajasthan. They were the Rajputs. The Sikhs were ruling in Punjab. The Jats were from Haryana, Ahoms of Assam, and the Marathas from Maharashtra. Many new social groups were also absorbed in the caste system, like the Rajputs were absorbed into the Kshatriya caste. With the expansion of agriculture and trade, many traders and wealthy landowners acquired a higher social status. Some people also took to new professions besides their traditional ones. The growth of professions gave rise to a large number of jatis. Each jati had their own rules and regulations. Many foreign traders had settled in the prosperous cities which grew along the coastal areas. These people not only settled here, but they brought their beliefs, customs, crafts, technologies, and even fruits and vegetables with them. For example, the Chinese introduced India to sericulture. They also brought lychees and Persian water wheel. The Turks brought plums, peaches, apricots, melons, oranges, and lemons with them, whereas the Portuguese brought potatoes, tomatoes, and chilies. Hinduism also went through some changes. New deities came to be worshipped, and building temples to their gods and goddesses became an important activity among the Hindu rulers. Brahmins were still the highest varna. They were granted tax-free lands from the rulers, so they were wealthy as well as powerful. In the later medieval period, India was invaded by a number of Muslim rulers. Thus, we find that Islam also became an important religion of those times, and many people started following Islam. Apart from these two religions, some people also started following the Bhakti movement, which started around 7th century towards the end of the ancient period. Bhakti movement stressed on personal devotion to God. Sufism also spread among the people of medieval times. Sufi philosophy was basically Islamic, but it also influenced the Hindu, Greek, and the Buddhist religious ideas. Here, I come to an end of this chapter. We shall meet again with another chapter. Till then, goodbye.